Summer, I've pushed off making this video until the very last day to finish it because I have trouble filming my part. I've seen what all the people have said to you, and I want to talk to you too. I want to say I should spend a lot more time talking to you than about you, because deep in my heart I still think you could be out there. And when I think about that, I think about how fast we need to get you back home. And a year feels like it's been way too long, and I want everyone to start think we should be speaking to you also. I want to believe the best, and until there's no hope, there'll always be hope for me. So I want you to know, I dream that you see everybody and all the love people have for you. My dream is for you to get to see that one day.
Summer, today on the 1-year anniversary of your disappearance, we want to honor you and remember you today and pray for justice for you. And you have touched so many hearts, and especially mine. I've come to have a special place in my heart for you, Summer, and I want so much to help you receive the justice you deserve. You have a whole army of people out there who love you, truly love you, and are fighting on your behalf and praying for you every single day. And I hope that wherever you are, you can feel that love. We love you, Summer.
So, it's literally been a year since you went missing, without a trace. And on the screen you will see your picture next to another little girl, and her name is Summer. She's my daughter. And it took 9 months to create her. And within the 3 months afterwards, I guess that was when we completely and utterly fell in love with her. So a year, 1 year to create Summer and to completely fall in love with her. And then we have you and your story over a year to captivate, to completely get into people's hearts and make them feel this connection to you, almost like you are their child. And we are trying to fill in the gaps that you so horribly have. I truly hope that wherever you are, there is no more pain.
It's like nature's cooperating with me now. I keep thinking about the 1 year. The more I've thought about it, the more I'm let down by all the adults, including myself in this case. I feel like we should have some justice for Summer by a year. And we should have found her. I never expected to be at a year. I tell you though, my hope is still strong. I still have hope. I think a lot of people try to go with, well, we know something's happened, but Summer's not with them. Think that way. I can picture little Summer at 6 years old, and her hair's grown down to here. And Summer, when we do find you, I think you're going to be able to have a charmed life. Those 6 years you were let down, you're going to have the rest of your life for everybody to make it up to you. And you're going to get to see how many people cared about you and loved you while you were missing. And we're going to find you a great family. I would take you myself, but I feel like there's people that could probably give you a better life than I can, because there's thousands of people that would love to have a little daughter your age that can have them, and that's the people we need to find when we get you back. And hopefully, we can reunite you with your brothers, and regardless, you're a hero to them. In my book, you're already a hero to a lot of people, because I feel like you've brought so much attention to a little girl missing, and woken up people to so many things. I know I've learned like things to look for to help somebody that needs help, and I wouldn't know that if it wasn't for you. So you've taught us all, Summer, and we ain't giving up, and we won't. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Check this out, y'all. John, my partner is ex-Army and he never shows emotion, but your letter to Summer really touched something inside him. He actually had tears in his eyes and was choked up. The whole world loves you, Summer. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you, Dixie. Dixie, honey, I would have added your stuff, but I just didn't have time after, I'd have got it a little earlier. And I'm really sorry I didn't get it in there. How's everybody doing this morning? Good? Decent? Since I got y'all all tore up and crying, how about I take it the other way and make you smile? Because this makes me smile. I tell you, this almost makes me cry too, though, honestly. I want y'all to see this.
Jesus is alive! Jesus is alive! A wheel takes the ground! A wheel takes the ground! A Jesus is alive! A Jesus is alive! Jesus is alive! A wheel takes the ground!
That's my baby. When she was a baby, ain't she the most adorable thing ever? Every time, man. I didn't even know we had that. That was my sister-in-law filmed that, and she sent it to me, and I've watched it 5,000 times. I think it's so cute. Because, she takes speech now. She has a trouble with some of the words, but when she's little, she goes to church with them. She loves church. She'll ask my sister-in-law, well, this was when she was little. She'd ask my sister-in-law, she'd be like, what day is it for church? And she'd be like, Sunday, tell her, be like, how many days from today? I go to bed how many times? It's cute, man. She's awesome. I miss her. She's been at my brother's house for over a week now. And I chatted with her last night. And it's cool on Messenger. I didn't know you could do it, but you can put faces over you. And I was talking to her as Shrek. She thought it was funny. She's 8 years old, and she thinks she's 8 going on 30. So, yeah, that was Taylor when she was a baby, Dixie. Let's play it again.
It's a light. Jesus is a light. I will touch the ground. I will touch the ground. Jesus is a light. Jesus is a light.
Oh.
Jesus is a light. I will touch the ground.
My baby. I love her so much. I miss her. I do. I think I might bring her on Monday morning. Talk to her. Y'all ever seen anything so precious though? She is so cute, man. Loves church. She speaks a lot better now. Yeah. She's getting a lot better. She still has trouble with some words, but it's no big deal. Everybody made the honor roll. All 3 of my kids. I was happy about that. My one son, he's always got one class that gets him by 1 or 2 points, but he did really good too. I'm proud of all my kids. I'll tell y'all, man, after watching the tribute and stuff, and now I'm about to get worked up over that. I miss my kids. His dad and I are separated, so we do on week off, but it sucks, I hate it for people that's got to go through that. Thank you, Regina. I was proud of them for all of them doing so good. But I know y'all didn't come here to hear about that stuff, so we'll get into something. Bear with me a second. Oh, I was going to say something too. I was on Cracking Cases last night on their panel, and I talked to Cam for a while, but they come on so late, man. I was tired as shit, and I got off. Then after I got off, Tiffany come up. And I'll tell you what, you can say what you want about Cam, but he handled it a lot better than I would have. She just talking so much nonsense and trying to twist everything he said, and it was wild. I tell you, if you mention a certain name, her and her posse's coming after your ass. I'm not gonna mention it. Was you there, Dixie, when I was there, or after? Okay, Jennifer, I get it, man. It's too hot to mow grass in the middle of the day. But I was going to say though, regardless of what you think about somebody, for people to call CPS on people for spite, to me, that should be a felony. It really should. If there is no foundation whatsoever and nothing but somebody in another state didn't like him and was pissed off and did that, shame on them. Shame on them. Because when you do that, you're not just affecting, Cam and Allie, you're affecting their kids too. Nobody wants their younger children being questioned and stuff by CPS or the cops or whoever, because it is going to really be hard on them. And there is no need for that. I don't care what your beef is with somebody. That is a low down, dirty ass thing to do. And plus, well, here she says it. Oh, shit. CPS is so overwhelmed in this area, they don't have time for false reports. Exactly. And when people are doing and making false reports, they're probably hurting a kid that is in trouble because they're busy checking out some nonsense because somebody got butt sore that somebody said something they didn't like. And they were coward enough to do that. That is a coward chicken shit thing to do. And this ain't me taking up for them either. Me about anybody that would do that to somebody unnecessarily. You're a piece of shit. Damn, I'm out of coffee. I'm getting us a coffee maker for down here because we keep it upstairs in the bedroom, the Keurig. So we're just going to get a pot one for down here. We should have already ordered it. Hello, JDTC. I stumbled across a channel last night and was saying to call CPS on Cam and Allie. Really? That is disgusting. I tell you what, man, I don't know. He's handling it better than I would. I would be out for blood if somebody did that. And my little girl's questioned. So. Let's look at some stuff. Share my screen with you. Let y'all check something out. A lot of you might have already seen this. But I'll show it to you. I'm sure everybody ain't. As you can see, the title, Father Summer Wells shares letter on 1 year anniversary of Summer's disappearance. Goes on to say, Don Wells, the father of missing Summer Wells, has shared a letter on the 1 year anniversary of Summer's disappearance. The letter was posted on a YouTube video which said, since you've been gone, I've been completely devastated. I looked everywhere for you, my beautiful girl. I thought YouTube would be the most powerful tool to help find you, and perhaps it still could be, but at a price we may not be able to afford. Our family may not survive. Can you believe that shit? Letter goes on to say, I'm sorry, my beautiful girl, that I completely lost my mind with so many thoughts of people harming you, and I know you want to come home and there's nothing I can do. I'm powerless. So I ask God, please look after my precious daughter. We love her so much. We wish, God, you will return her to us as well as the boys. I would be so happy to be a family again. Now, that's a weird way to phrase shit to me. Where is it? Hold on. And I know you want to come home. Ain't that weird to say that? I know you want to come home. That's so weird to me to put it like that. And that was the letter minus he then recited the Lord's Prayer and signed it Don Wells. Who's he talking to? Who? I'd be right if I wanted to do that. I would have wrote a letter to my daughter. It would have been something like, Summer, I am so sorry I've let you down, and we are really trying to find you, and I've made a mess of shit. This is coming from jail, and I'm sorry. But you get the gist of it. A judge ruling must serve 180 days in jail. What the hell's going on? There we are. What do y'all think about that? That just seemed wild, didn't it? And I tell you, I felt like it to bring up YouTube and stuff. I don't know, man. I don't. I tell you, when I get into deep thought about Summer and the things that's went on around her, I start getting like a little bit of I don't know, weirdness, because it almost gets me to feeling like it's my daughter. And I've told you all this before, man. I get so horrified just for that split second. And when my mind's thinking it's my daughter missing for some reason, like when I really deep dive and put a lot of thought into shit, it kind of happens and it triggers me a little bit. I don't like using that word. It's a dumb word, not triggers, but it I don't know, it just gets to me, and I feel like I am the parent of a missing child for like a split second, and it's just horrific. My chest actually vibrates for some reason. It feels like it's a weird feeling, and his approach to everything to me is just sketchy looking as hell. You know, like even there, he's worried about YouTube from jail. Been in jail for what? Let me see. February, March, April, May, June. 4 months, right? And he mentions YouTube in his statement about his daughter. It's wild to me. I hope we ain't froze. Surely not. Unfortunately, some, not all creators want to start drama to create clickbait. I don't begrudge people generating money off their YouTube, but I don't want to support harmful drama. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. It's your protective nature kicking in. I think it is, man, because that's the dude I am. You know, like we've told y'all we've had two people walk into our house, and and when that happened both times, man, I don't know. I'm not trying to act like a hero, but both times I thought I have got to get this out right now. You know, because both times it happened, everybody was home, and I don't know. The one time was bad because the dude was on something really bad, and he made it all the way in the house. Well, the other dude made it in the house too, but this dude went in the house, went up the stairs to where our bedrooms are on the second floor, and went into my kid's room, and one of them was in there playing his Xbox, and gets under the bed and hides. And like when he walks in, he looks at my son and he gives him this, is what my son said. And I'm just getting home. I was at I'd been at my grandma's mowing grass, and I was wore out. And my son is like, Dad, there's a dude in the house. What do you mean? There's a guy walked in and went upstairs. And it just wasn't registering with me. I was like, what? And then I was like, are you joking? He's like, no. And then poof. Dude, I was in here. I had the 9 out of the safe in no time upstairs and had him flushed out. Got all the kids out of the house. You know, I don't know. I feel like as a man, it's my job to protect my family. And, you know, a lot of men just don't get it anymore. Like Brandy Neal's old man, Tyler, the dude that was there when Michael Vaughn went missing, never speaks. That's just so beat a ass to me. If one of my kids was missing, I'd be front and center, dude, every time, pleading, putting information out, stuff like that. You know, I would sit down with whoever the hell wanted to get publicity for my child. You know, I'd go anywhere. I'd go on The View if I thought I could help get my child safe. And I think The View is the worst thing since, I don't know. But it bothers me that Tyler's like he is. He needs to get off his ass and do something. If he wants to find his son, apparently he don't want to too bad. That's what I hate too, is how it seems like the person who is there when these kids are going missing is the person that's doing the talking. You know, like, well, Candace did finally do some talking, but we heard from Dawn very first and didn't hear from her for 2 weeks. But it seems like Dawn did the majority of the talking. Well, Dawn wasn't there. I don't want to hear what Dawn has to say. You know, let's hear his alibi, and then I don't need to hear him no more. I want to hear from the person that was there when it happened. And I think Tyler needs to man up, go over to Brandy's pocketbook, pull your balls out of her pocketbook, and be a man. Go look for your damn son. I'm in a mood today, man. I tell you, I'm just agitated as hell. I don't like being like that either. But when I got up and seen, you know, when I left cracking cases, that Tiffany had come, was there shielding JSB. It made me mad. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't get running to somebody's defense constantly that you don't really know. You know, she can say what she wants, but I guarantee you, in real life, she would not give JSB 30 seconds of her day. The only reason she is because JSB gets views. That's a fact. And you know, I thought Cam handled it way better than I did. He never screamed at her, he never cussed at her, nothing, and he handled it well. I think, you know, I know people don't like them, but I tell you what, me and Brandon's experience has been they know a lot. You know, I would have to say Cam and Allie probably know as much about the case as anybody. You know, because I don't think the other people that was around them had any sense. So, yeah, I just want to put it out there, and I'm not going to play childish bullshit of who I talk to and who I don't, because y'all know me. There's people you ain't never going to see me talk to unless it's tell them what I think about them. JDTC, you need to calm down. Stress isn't helping your family or little Summer. I'm not that wired up. You want to come? Well, thank you, Lisa Gale. I'll put that in my 6-pack fund. I'm thinking I have me some brews tonight, man. Kids ain't here. I need to take advantage of it. And I'd love to get Brandy drinking, but it's impossible. I don't think Brandy's had more than like margarita in years. I used to like me and Brandy to go drinking, man. I get slammed. And when drinking, she's funny. You know, she's so much more loose and she's entertaining, but I haven't seen it in 15 years. Brandy's a prude. She won't, and she will not drink hardly ever. I think sometimes it's okay to, you know, relax. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get the link on there. Damn it. Come on. There you go. I hope you can see it, man. Am I streaming? Oh, I think I'm streaming on JDTC Live. I think I'm streaming on both. I need my other channel to get bigger. So if one of these people manages to get my channel struck, I tell you, if my channel gets struck, there's something wrong. Jesse, are you here? I don't know what's up with this link shit. I went through this the other day. I don't know what the problem is. Let me try dropping it on my phone, Nana. Can nothing be simple, can it? You know, because I don't think the other people that was around them had any sense. Shit. So, Jennifer, can you post the link? No. And I'm not going to play childish bullshit of who I talk to and who I don't. Because y'all know there's people you ain't want to see me talk to unless it's tell them what I think about them. Shit. JDTC, you need to calm down. Stress isn't helping your family or little summer. I want that wired up. Damn it. You want to go? Thank you, Lisa Gale. Hey, Brandy. I bet she can't do it either. Shit, why is it? This is so annoying. Maybe that's the problem. Why can y'all not see it? Oh, there it is. Y'all see that one, right? Jennifer, I'm trying. I don't think you can help. I was like, well, I don't know if he did it. The restream link to come up for Nana to come up. Did it not show that time? I see it on both screens. Do y'all see it? I think Jennifer can do it, hopefully. I don't know what's up with that. Y'all just bear with us a second. Ah, oh, damn it. Nobody's seen that link. It's showing on screen, but not in chat. How do what? Brandy! Hold on now. Brandy! Brandy! Can you post the damn link for Nana to come up? For Nana to come up. Y'all hold on just a second. Let me try something. The mod that knows how to do it somehow is out. I don't know where she is. We'll message her. Nana, just hang on a little bit and we'll get it figured out, okay? Don't go nowhere. Was your buddy in here, Nana? I didn't see. If she is, I'll bring her up in a minute too when I get it straightened out. There is. I also pulled up the TBI thing. I'll show that to y'all while we're on it. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? All right. This is the TBI update. Wells Amber Alert 1 year later. The 5-year-old was first reported missing only 1 year ago today. The 5-year was first reported. They need a visitor, don't they? The 5-year first reported missing by her family 1 year ago today. And she's a 6-year-old now. Oh, that's a cute picture. Ain't it? See, me and Brandy was talking about that. Looks like when her hair was cut underneath. I think she looks cute as shit right there. It sucks. They shaved her damn head after that. Has been 1 year since Summer Wells disappeared in Upper East Tennessee, and investigators still have no idea what happened to her. At that time, no one imagined we would still be searching for her a year later. TBI updated the search for the missing 5-year-old, saying the Amber Alert for her is still active. They don't have any new information to report today, just that they are still looking and the case has not gone cold. I don't know if I believe them. June 15, 2021, the little girl's first reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. There are few clues as to what happened to Summer, despite investigators doing everything within their power to find answers. All possibilities are still being explored. Wow. Agents say over the last year they have held 3 large-scale ground searches, served search warrants. I wonder why they were serving search warrants at. Analyzed cell phone data and social media accounts. More than 100 agents have been involved. I'd like to know how many is working on it right now. And that doesn't include the numerous searches by local law enforcement and community members. Well, there wasn't many by community members because Ronnie don't want nobody searching. He thinks it's too dangerous. TBI officials say they had to deal with many false reports and social media posts, some intentionally spread. TBI officials say they have had to deal with many false tips and social media posts, some intentionally spread. Of the 2,000 tips they've gotten so far, they say the vast majority involved speculation and rumors, and some solicited donations. What? Because of the intense public interest and because a lot of misinformation, they provided this on what's actually true. Is this considered a cold case? No. Investigative work continues to occur almost daily. So it's not even daily. The Amber Alert's still active, yes, and Amber Alert remains active until a child is located. When was Summer last seen? Oh, that's a good one. Her mother reports last seen her on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we will not provide additional information regarding the timeline. That's interesting. I bet they might see something that's wrong in that timeline. Yes, more than once, including, have you searched the home and property around the residence? Yes, more than once, including the basement, crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. Additionally, K-9 teams specializing in a variety of search methods have also been utilized. Have you searched the phones and computers belonging to the Wells family? Yes. Working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in available digital evidence being collected, searched, and documented. This includes social media accounts. I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking at my phone. I'm trying to get a hold of Jessie. Somehow she knows how to do it. Cell phone data and cell tower data have been analyzed. Have you searched the flower bed? There was not a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated that she was planting flowers with him shortly before she was last seen. Flowers were planted in pots, and yes, the pots were examined. Interesting. How many ground searches have been conducted? 3 large-scale searches have occurred. Dozens of other targeted searches have been conducted over the last year as a result of investigators following up on the leads. So apparently they've been getting leads about places to check. Have you searched waterways in the area? Yes, dive teams were brought in to search bodies of water in the area on several different occasions. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yes, numerous searches from the air have been completed. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and pinpoint bodies of water as well as any other points of interest. Will additional searches be conducted? Investigators will continue to search points of interest as they are developed, as well as following up on all tips regarding Summer's whereabouts. Have you collected and reviewed surveillance video? Yes, we've collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Please keep in mind that the Beach Creek area of Hawkins County is very rural with few businesses and no traffic cameras. Have you questioned the parents? Yes, both have been questioned more than once. Have you questioned others that were in the home at the time Summer went missing? Yes. Summer's brothers have been interviewed along with others who stayed in the house in the months before her disappearance. That's interesting. So they have spoken to the boys, it's for sure. Have you questioned neighbors and searched their properties? Yes. Have you questioned registered SOs in the area? Yes. Is there any evidence that Summer was abducted? None that we've developed at this stage. However, we continue to investigate all possibilities. So they're still saying there was no sign whatsoever of an abductor. Is the FBI involved? Yes. They've been involved since the Amber Alert was issued. Additionally, in the first week, the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team responded to the area. FBI agents continue to assist with the investigation. Why did you release information about a Toyota truck? Good question. An individual who travels through the area regularly as part of his job stated that he recalls possibly seeing a 1998 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. The individual stated that the truck might have been parked in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill in the late afternoon to early evening on either Monday the 14th or Tuesday the 15th. That vehicle was not captured on surveillance cameras. In an effort to cover all bases and identify the driver, the TBI, in agreement with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and FBI, released the vehicle description. Our hope was that the individual might have information that could help the investigation. The driver has not come forward, nor have the hundreds of vehicles reported to us as matching the description panned out. Why do you reckon the guy ain't come forward? Despite many of the bad tips and posts, the TBI is still asking people to give them any useful information you might have. You want the information, contact TBI at 1-800-TBI, Sheriff's Office, 423-272-7121. I would recommend sharing with the FBI or the TBI. That would be that'd be who I would share with, right? Oh, Witchy Woman, welcome. New sub sent by Cracking Cases. Yeah, Witchy Woman. Was you there last night? I think Cam handled himself very well with Tiffany going off on him about some nonsense. Gotta have any creators investigating this. Be careful. Even Clarice Starling knocked on the wrong door for a routine inquiry without backup in Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, right? I don't think that truck was there. I don't know, Regina. I kind of feel like it was. And I think it's really interesting because what was in the truck could have definitely been the shit Dawn uses. If there were buckets in the back, that mud you do with drywall, it comes in a big 5-gallon bucket. And ladders, gotta have ladders, man. Can't be reaching up on all these high ass ceilings, right? I don't know. Makes me, if that truck was there, it had something to do with maybe Don's, the people he works with, something to that effect, right? What did y'all think about them saying that about the timeline? That's interesting too, ain't it? I know you shouldn't read into everything, but we get very little from them, so you gotta take what you can with it. Um, I don't know. It's I'm getting stressed out over no new information, and I've been thinking, going back, and I was like, it is very possible that we hardly know anything that the police actually know. We don't know what their statements to law enforcement was, anybody's. John, there's no birth certificate for Summer. Is it possible she's just Dawn's daughter or even illegally adopted? I don't know. I mean, anything's possible, yeah. I wonder about why it's so damn hard to find. Sure, there is one, I would think. Yeah, I think there was. Because the way I think it went was, I think CPS had already been there. And I think they had told them, you got to fix this, this, and this, right? So they knew about Summer. You know what I'm saying? There's some, I would think there would have to be. I think there is a 2 to 3 hour gap from the last time she was seen till they called 911. I'm starting to think one of the possibilities might be Candace got a little tanked at the lake and went home, took her a nap or whatever, and then maybe something happened. That's a possibility. Rule you can't rule everything out completely. You just can't. I'll try this shit again, man. I don't get this. Why it's not working right. Let me try this. Hold on. This will immediately invalidate your current invite link. I want to do that. I like bringing people up, man. It helps you bounce ideas off people. And if y'all can see that one. Anything? Anybody see a link yet? What is this? Damn it. All right, y'all, hold on. I hope she don't get mad at me. We'll call her. Can you post Nana's? Can you post the link? We're still having the same problem we had the other day. That's okay. Thank you. I'm sorry to bother you. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Thanks. Bye. Good deal. Jesse's on top of it. Nice, right? I walked away taking care of my littles, but so Summer did not have a birth certificate. Did she have Summer at home? I tell y'all what, man, it's odd that Jody Sue has that message where she says that uh, she didn't, Candace brought the baby home and she's like, hey, congratulations. I didn't know you were pregnant. That makes you wonder, man, maybe. I don't know if TBI and FBI and law enforcement would know that. I'm sure they would. You would think if there's no birth certificate, there'd be some questioning about that, right? Nana, are you still here? I hope you didn't leave. Oh, good. Okay. She slept in. She's going to put the link up for us in just a minute. Hopefully. Oh, I see your email, Dixie. I'll check that out. Thank you. Thanks everybody, man. People have been sending me a lot of clips, and it's nice, you know. General, you sent me quite a few. Thank you. I'm going to put something together with them. I ain't decided what yet. I've noticed though, like my video I released yesterday. I think most of y'all probably seen it, but I didn't get no hate. I'm thinking where I didn't put anybody's name on it and stuff. The haters ain't seen it because I haven't got one person in the comments raising hell yet. That's shocking to me. And that was more of a shit straight video because we have done nothing, you know, threatening all that shit all you want. We ain't done anything. Nana taking a break. Thought I would catch up on John's channel. Well, welcome, Mickey. I've seen pictures of Summer look like blah. I don't see it. I've heard other people say it too. Anyone know what picture I'm talking about now? Oh, somebody sent me a picture. Damn, did I download it? Listen, y'all, bear with me a second. I want to show y'all something if I can, but I don't want y'all seeing my email stuff. Learning everybody's true names. I got quite a few leaders that I go, talk to. I gotta be really careful. Don't dock somebody. Y'all just hold on one second. Oh, here it is. Bear with me now. I'm getting there. Where did it go? What? Where's that? Now what's missing. Ain't that some shit? Wow. I don't know. Hey, whoever it was that sent me that picture yesterday, send it again. Somebody sent me a picture, and they're saying they think it's her, like, now, kind of. And I seen the picture. To me, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. God, I wish I could bring it up. We'll have it next time, I guess, hopefully. I want y'all to see it, though. I don't know. I don't know. You just have to see it. It definitely, if nothing else, gives you just a little doubt that it could be. It's a picture of Summer and this woman who's blonde. Summer was her arms wrapped around her neck, and I believe they're outside. Was it Robin? I don't know. I hope Jesse gets warmed up to fire that link. I hate calling people that. John is the one of her with the SDA church group. No, she's by herself. That's what I'm talking about. Can y'all see that link now under Jesse? God, I hope so. Jesse, I'm sorry for waking you up. I hated to do. I was kind of worried though that you wasn't here. Man, I desperately needed your help. Oh, Jesse, you ain't seen it. I'm gonna show it again. Y'all watch this.
Is the light. Jesus is the light. I will touch the ground. I will touch the ground. Jesus is the light. Jesus is the light. Jesus is the light. I will touch the ground.
You go, baby. You go. I miss you. I tell you, it probably turns people off me talking about my own. But when I said that yesterday, man, it just when it got sent to me, I was so happy. I was like, oh, this is so good. Jesse, they're saying it ain't the right link. We need remember the other day I couldn't bring Harsh up? We need that link if you can hook it up. Y'all tell me thumbs up in that video. Damn near the cutest thing you've ever seen. Thumbs up if she is. And don't be throwing me no thumbs down. What link do we need? We need the link so Nana can come on with me, Jesse. Like how you did it for Harsh.
What's wrong?
The damn link still ain't working.
And I don't know how to do that.
I know if Jessie overslept, I just got her up. She's working on it. She'll have to explain to me. We're gonna have to figure out what's wrong. I don't get it, man. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to. You know? I don't understand. No, the last live we did, it wasn't working. Remember, we couldn't get Harsh up? I think it's got something to do with where oh man, damn it, I'm streaming both lives again. Maybe that'll help. Hold on, y'all. Hey, if you're in the JDTC live, come on over to the John Davis True Crime channel. So maybe this link will work now.
I'm coming. I can't get ready.
Let me try it again. Maybe that'll make a difference.
I think you can go, if you're streaming on both channels, you could probably find the link on the other one. What we had to do.
Let's see what this does. I know y'all see it now, right? Oh, please tell me that's right. Shit. Y'all see the link? There it is. Oh, good. Nana, get that shit. Me and Brandy was up late, wasn't we?
Yeah, I couldn't get ready this morning.
You know, I was telling him, I started off with talking about them people doing that to Cam and Alley.
Mm-hmm.
How that's such bullshit to go there.
I agree.
That's way crossing the line for troubling people, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was saying too, like I judged them wrong too because I didn't know.
Yeah, me and Brandy had a bad opinion of them for a while.
Yeah.
I've watched them. They're okay.
Then I went to watch them, like, oh, well, they're not bad. I think a lot of us do that. They get a bad impression of the channel from what other people say.
Yeah.
We shouldn't do that.
Nobody should be calling CPS. That's crazy.
So I really like Cam and Alley. They got good ideas.
Yeah.
Now, some stuff I don't agree with, but you don't have to agree with everything.
That's right. And you know, it's what me and Randy was talking about this morning. We're going to talk to everybody. Almost.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple we will not talk to unless it's, we're just not going to talk to them.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not going to have a big group of people I can't talk to.
Yeah.
Kim and Allie's, they're local. They've been there a ton. They've talked to a lot of people. Like last night, he was telling me about the JSB thing. He's talked to all the people that seen the dude
in the woods.
In the woods.
Yeah.
He's talked to all those people.
So he has good information.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Nana.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Listen, I don't know if you know it because I mean I can't see my stream on the other side when I'm behind the camera.
Right.
You have two different chat boxes. You have one that goes down beside you, and then you have the one that we type in.
Right.
Your link when you were dropping it was the one, it was in the stream beside you, but not the one where I could grab it.
But it was right the last time I did it, right?
Yes. The last time you dropped it, it was right.
See, what I think what the problem was is I was streaming on both channels still, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So I shut the stream down on the JDTC live, and it seems like that. I don't know why that messes it up, but it seems like that was the problem.
I think he gets confused, maybe.
Yeah. Nana, you talk to everybody so I can go make coffee.
All righty, I can. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Thank you, Jesse. Sorry you had to get woke up, sweetheart. How are you, Miss Brandy?
Pretty good.
That's good. Why don't John Davis ever put your name up there? I mean, he might be Uhtred, but you know, what was her name? Belinda or something?
Oh, thanks. Oh, up there on the train.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. We'll have to ask him.
Wasn't the one that he was in love with? Wasn't it Belinda or something?
I think so. Well, he had a bunch of different lovers. All of them die.
Right, but the first one that had his kids.
Oh yeah, that's her name. I think that is her name. He's crazy.
Hello, Mary. How do you pronounce your last name?
Miss Gross.
Grossy? Grossay?
I say gross, but I don't know if that's right.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
Is that right, Mary? Mary's she's been on our channel for a long time. If I forgot to tell you good morning, I'm sorry. Everybody that's in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. Huh?
Go ahead.
I was trying to think of something to do my video on today. And what do you think, Brandy, about the common denominator in all these cases?
What are you talking about? Like all the missing kids, or
like with Oakley and the West Boys and Summer and Serenity McKinney and Harmony and even Angel Overstreet.
I think it's parents neglect parents.
Well, there's really two common denominators, and that is drugs,
right,
and CPS.
Yeah. True.
They are involved in every case of every missing child that we've been covering that has been brought out into the public.
Hmm. Good.
Isn't
Yeah.
that interesting?
Yeah. I didn't know about CPS, so they're involved in most of them. You said,
Yes.
gotcha. I know Summer. Yeah, I know Harmony. Who else did you say?
Serenity McKinney, she was another one that had been missing for a while and nobody turned it in. And then the grandparents finally turned it in February of this year, I believe it was. And then she was found like maybe a month or so later. Her mom and the boyfriend had threw her just up in the woods in Kentucky.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it is. And Oakley Carlson, she's the one
Yeah.
that the parents told the kids that
Right.
the wolves ate the baby.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
I mean, Angel Overstreet, she's that little bitty infant that the dad said, oh, well, the CPS came and got her the other day.
And they didn't, did they?
No, and
Yeah.
then she's never been found.
Wow. That's a good, yeah. That's a good thought. All of them are connected to CPS.
The only one I don't know if Monkey. I don't know if Monkey had CPS involved or not.
I don't know either. I haven't heard anything, but who knows?
Right, who knows?
Right.
But
It's
what
hard
do
to
you think
figure out.
about that? I mean, you think that would be a good topic?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. And these people that go, or the parents that go months and not reporting their child, or somebody else has to do it, that tells you right there they're guilty. What are they hiding? You know your child's missing within a minute or two, you know?
Right.
So I don't know. That they look guilty, you know, from that. Not reporting their kids missing.
Oh yeah, if you ain't reporting your kid missing, that's because you're the reason it's missing.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
Well, you know, why wouldn't you report it? You know, you'd get in trouble for it for being gone if you didn't say nothing, right?
yep.
Right.
Eventually they're gonna find out. So if you're not reporting it, you damn sure did something.
She was saying she had an idea for a video what all the cases have in common, and she said it's CPS and
Drugs.
drugs,
Yeah.
which is about true for most of them.
I had a
Except
video,
except,
Nana, where I put up what Don Wells was saying,
yeah.
and then I put up what Trezell West said, and it was almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Well,
it's crazy.
that's the same as in the Kamala, isn't that her name? The little girl that got sold, and then they found her in an abandoned house. Her mom sold her to a John, and he took her and wound up, she was found not good. But her statement, the mom's statement, and Candace's statements are so close. And in matter of fact, that woman gave that little girl's toys, her Christmas presents, away, I believe, before they ever found her.
How
And what
sick.
did Candace do? Candace gave all of Summer's toys away.
That's disgusting. You know, when Robin said that day, she was like, we're cleaning Summer's toys. I was just like, to what? Just because you're cleaning the house up, you're going to put them back in?
Right.
I didn't think anybody would be ready to get rid of her toys in a few
No.
months.
That's crazy. That's
Right.
like she's not coming back. Some people that lose a child, they never go in their kid's bedroom. They leave it exactly the same.
I wouldn't
Exactly.
touch a thing. I would go in there and
Yeah.
sleep in the bed to feel closer to them. I
Yeah,
damn sure
Kamari
wouldn't
Holland.
get
That's who
all
it
her
was.
shit.
Kamari
Right.
Holland. That was the poor little girl. She was 5 years old,
Oh, wow.
and her mom owed a debt.
You know, another thing that is kind of weird is the age. A lot of these kids are like 5, 6, right in that age. Some of them might be a little bit younger, but it's like
4,
that
5,
age
and
for some
6.
reason. Yeah. So I think that's strange too. The age.
Hey, John Brandy, I just wanted you guys to know, thank you so much for doing that video on Summer. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Barbara. And I wanted to do it, and I am so happy that it went. People seem to like it.
Yeah, it was good. Thank y'all.
But thank you for saying that.
It was really good.
I tell you, man, and I said this before. I was on the verge of crying the whole damn time.
It's
Good
good.
deal.
It's sad when you think about it.
When you really like, when you're not thinking about people around her, and you get just set on thinking about her, it will break your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Barbara. Yeah, the mom knew that he was, because he was asking for her little sister, for the
Oh.
mom's little sister, for payment, and she said no, she's asleep, and she went and got the baby and gave it to him.
God, sick bastard. Ugh.
The sister was like 14 or something, somewhere in there, and the mom said no, she's asleep or whatever, and then went and got the baby.
So stuff like that does happen.
Yeah.
So it tells you right there it does.
Yeah. Me and Brandy was talking about the other day. We was looking up articles one day, and there's a case in Hawkins County
Mm-hmm.
where a dude traded a kid for drugs
Yeah.
in Hawkins County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't think it ain't happening a lot everywhere, because it is.
Yeah.
In Hawkins, Sullivan's, and I think it's Washington County is like next door to them, but every day I'm getting some kind of notification from WJHL of something. Somebody is, been pew-pewed. Somebody is, found. The remains are found. Something every single day. There's something going on up there.
There's a lot of people been arrested for trafficking in that, around that county, in the county I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's sick.
And it has, sorry for saying this on your channel, and I'll beat around the bush because I don't like saying stuff out loud, but it makes you wonder why the criminals aren't being prosecuted or caught.
All right.
Yeah, I know they do the big drug busts and the trafficking busts and stuff, but why not catch them before that all happens?
All right.
Makes you wonder who's in charge.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
John, I emailed you with recent updates on the West Boys case. 2 new charges have been added, and the California City House is now a crime scene. They believe whatever happened to the boys was in both places. Damn, that shocks me. I didn't think it to the new
No,
place.
me either. Thank you for that info. We might do a video on that update.
Yeah, we might have to do a little update on Classic and Sincere.
Yeah.
Hello, Happy Haggis. Happy Haggis came on my channel and came on panel one night, and she's from Scotland. I loved her accent.
Yeah. I love a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I love it, I do.
Jennifer and Dora were at the vigil. Did you ask them how it went? No.
Not yet.
Was it good? Did y'all have a good time? I'm just curious.
Did you see what Miss Vixen said? She says, has someone told Ronnie crime actually does happen sometimes in Hawkins County?
Yeah, really.
Ain't nobody told him.
You know there ain't no drug problems up there, according to him.
Yeah. The sad thing is we kind of lost Summer in all the chaos. On Kamari, the dad had custody and was reluctant to let her go with mom. That poor man, poor baby.
Oh.
See, and that's the thing too, man. You know, when you're in that situation, want custody, you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you know something's bad going to happen, all you can do is 2 things. 1, either let him go, or 2, run.
Yeah,
Right.
get in trouble.
And I tell you what, if I knew it was super dangerous for them to be with that parent, I'd run. I would. I'd try anyway.
Yeah.
Jennifer said she got to be part of the butterfly release.
Oh, that's good, Jennifer.
That's awesome, Jennifer. Did they take any video of it? I'd like to see it.
I'm
I
glad
would
you
too. I was sitting here thinking, where would you get a bunch of butterflies to release them? Do you buy them?
I guess.
No, they breed them. They breed them, Nana.
What?
Yeah. You can get them at the pet store we live at.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's bullshit. I don't know how you would get that many butterflies.
Well, I mean, I was just wondering, would you go out and catch them knowing that you were going to do the release, or do you buy them offline or?
I bet there's a place you buy them from.
I bet you can buy them.
And they ship them. I don't know how they would survive, but.
When I used to have it was called a red-bellied toad. His name was Floppy. And he ate moths, and you could go to the pet store and buy moths.
Wow.
It's so cool, man, when he eat one.
Mm-hmm.
Legs hanging out his mouth. And he was little as shit. He was like this size, like the size of my bullshit button. He wasn't no bigger than that. And he eat one, and it looked like half his body was in the frog and half was sticking out. And it didn't look like he could take the whole thing, but he'd get it down.
They swallow them whole, don't they? I know lizards do.
Yeah. Hi, Patriot12.
Hello.
Patriot12 and me's buddies. He emails me stuff.
That's good.
You get clips. You get clips. I get whole entire videos. You would not believe how many videos I get sent every single day.
That's why you got to ask people in the chat. Be like, look, I cannot watch 4 hours of live. Clip that shit, and I will be so grateful.
Yeah, and that's what we did, and they do. Our people.
Yeah, we get clips, pictures. It helps,
A lot of our subscribers are really helpful with info. If they see
I got a lot of helpful people that send me stuff all the time. I'm just talking about the videos though. Jeez.
Or even, write down, when it happens in the video, like so you don't spend, the whole day watching it.
If they can't figure out how to clip it, and go over that in your live with them too. Bring it up in your live and explain to everybody, you can't watch hours of stuff, just give you a timestamp of what time things happened.
Right.
And most people understand, Like, I appreciate, even if I get a whole video and nothing, I still appreciate the effort, but it's just, I cannot watch, because there for a while, I was getting like 10, 15 emails a day, and 5 or 6 of them would have 3 or 4 hour lives.
We just can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
John, I need to help him, but he does the emails. He gets a lot.
We have our subscribers. We have like very cool people that send us stuff, help us out. It's really nice to have people that don't fight and argue and worry about who's talking to who and all that shit.
I agree.
If somebody does something to me and Brandy, they should know our people are going to straighten that shit out. Yeah. And if they screw up, our people's going to send us the clips of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm knocking on wood somewhere around here. I think there's wood. Thank God nobody has come after me yet.
Well, that's good.
Oh, it'll happen.
Oh,
and somebody can have a negative opinion about us, but you need to watch some of our videos before you have an opinion.
Right. It's right
who we are.
That's what I've been saying. It's okay for somebody just not to like you or your personality, but at least have a reason for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been guilty of it, making assumptions about people and not even know them. So I think we all do that sometimes.
Yeah. Messy. Oh, that's funny. Check this out. You have eyes everywhere. I do. People tell me, if I get slammed by anybody, I get at least 2 or 3 people telling me about it.
Yeah. Or if we get positive feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or people tell us somebody talking about us in a good way.
Yeah. And like on Monday morning, Nana, what we do is we ask everybody, hey, what went down over the weekend? Because we try not to think about YouTube on the weekend. We try.
Yeah, I work a lot, so I really don't have time.
And it's nice, isn't it?
Right.
It works good, too, because you can't watch everything.
No.
Right. It is so hard. It's
impossible for one person to watch everything if you have any kind of a life.
Right.
You know?
Oh well, it's impossible to watch everything when you don't have a life and all you do is watch YouTube.
Yes.
Mhm.
Trying to keep up with this case.
Yeah, there's always something new.
And it's
And-
hard to weed out the bull crap from the non-bull crap.
Yeah.
There you go. That is the hardest part, is because I really try not to send. I try not to put bullshit out in the ether, right? I don't
Right.
want to add to the problem, and that's what takes me. You know, it takes me a while to do videos because I want to make damn sure
Mhm.
what I'm saying is right, and I'm not putting something bullshit out there.
You know how people are. One thing wrong, they'll be jumping on your back.
Oh yeah.
Well, and they'll
Make
be
you
calling
feel
TBI and FBI and reporting what you said and shit. And I don't want them wasting TBI and FBI's time.
Right.
And I'm even thinking about starting to put that in some of my videos. Listen, this is my video. This is my opinion. Do not be wasting TBI's time by telling them about it or
Right.
something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure they already know.
Oh, one thing that not that it bothers me, but it sort of gets old is if you put a piece of information out there and it is just your opinion or it's something somebody else thought, the first thing 500,000 people are going to do is say, you've got to go to the TBI. You've got to go to the FBI.
Oh yeah.
Like we don't have the sense to go.
Mhm.
Or the simple fact you've already said, this is not verified. This is my opinion. Why would you go to the FBI or TBI over something that you think? They don't want to hear from us.
Right. And I guarantee you, there's people that's watching some of these crackpot psychics and calling in their shit as facts.
Right.
I promise you. You know that one shitty one. That's all they do is make up scenarios.
There's some good ones now. That's not sitting there changing their story every day. I don't like that.
I didn't say there wasn't good ones, but there's a lot of bad ones.
Yeah, there are. And not even, they may not even be doing it on purpose. They might actually believe that they have these superpowers. But,
Yeah. Right.
if they honestly and truly believe they had the superpowers to know where she was at or what happened to her, put it this way, if I had that power and they say, well, we can't do anything because law won't listen to us, I would be down there if I knew for a fact this is what happened to her, or I believed it with all my heart. I would be jumping up and down in front of until they put me in jail.
Right.
Why aren't these people doing that?
All right. That's what John says. If they're psychic, then where the heck is Summer?
Yeah.
But I guess some psychic people say, I only get certain information. I just can't, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't want to.
Well, it's awful funny. They've been getting certain information for a year long and nothing has happened yet. It seems like if they got certain information this time and then they got something else the next time, they'd be able to put the puzzle together and say, okay, look, here's your map. Go to her.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I agree. It's
And don't get me wrong. I think there's some people that do it that have their heart in the right place and they mean well. I really do. So I don't want everybody to think I'm just bashing every one of the psychics. But I know a lot of people like the psychics, and I respect everybody's opinion and belief. That's your opinion, your belief. That's fine with me. Mine's not the same, but that doesn't mean we can't talk about stuff. Because I even watch some of the psychic stuff. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to what they say, and I take it into account and, think about it, right? We went over, like, Donna Serafina.
Sorry. Miss Vixen's asking Brandy a question about Donna.
Yeah, Brandy's handling it in chat.
Oh, okay.
I was doing something else. Wait, what's Brandy's opinion on Donna? I've seen this before or changed. I used to really like her, but recently some of the videos she's doing, I question her. But I hope she's right because I know she was writing the JJ and
I hope
Holly.
she's wrong. God, her scenario is horrible.
No, I hope she's what she's seeing.
John, which scenario would that be? Which
Oh,
one?
you don't even want to know. Now, Donna, now she's legit. As far as I know, she's only gave one scenario.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's they sold her for money and trafficked and killed.
Well, I've not watched a lot of her, so maybe I don't have all the information. But from what I have watched of her, first it was the Wonderworks in Pigeon Forge. It had something to do with that. Then it was the carousel at Dollywood. Then it was the aquarium in Gatlinburg. Then it was the river out next to Eastman Factory. Then it was the airport out there.
Calm down, Nana. I know.
What
I'm not saying
different things.
Yeah, I was talking more about when she tells the story of how it went down.
Yeah.
I agree with Gina Royal. She says she's psychic. There's jail time for people in the future.
Yeah, you're damn right. I can see that too. Well, thank you, Carol. I will. I'll look at that after we're done, and I'll get Brandy to make me
what?
Get everything straightened out to make an update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we'll do that maybe after this.
I'm going to do a couple of videos today. Me and Brandy finally got some ideas. You been doing any videos, Nana?
I did one yesterday, and I was trying to figure out something to do today, something that would be interesting. And I don't like jumping on the bandwagon, the same thing everybody else is doing.
Right.
So I try to come up with original stuff or original ideas or stuff that would help, not just gossip that's out here.
Right.
So, like I said, the only thing I was thinking about doing something as far as the common denominator, because not only would that be working on Summer's case, but on all the other cases as well.
I'm going to do a Rose Summer comparison video on all the facts and stats.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think about Allie's phone being dead when Summer went missing?
Yeah, that's weird.
It is, but then again, if you think about it, every time you seen her during an interview, she was always on it. So It's no wonder it ran dead. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. She's always on it, so that means she would keep it charged up.
Exactly.
Except for that one specific time.
It's weird at best, is it not?
Yeah, it's an awful big coincidence.
Yeah, I agree too. It's kind of strange.
And you was like, you see her on her phone all the time. That's probably why it was dead. But in my head, I think you see her on her phone all the time, so she keeps that bitch charged.
Right. I keep my phone charged all the time.
I do too.
But mine's more along the lines of, because I am a worrywart from get-go, let me tell you. My phone is charged and up all the time because I never know if something's going to happen to one of my grown children or one of my grandkids, and I want to be able to be reached.
Right. Yeah. And, especially when you're not with your kids, right?
Right.
Because she wasn't with H when that happened, from what she says. But I think we all know the parenting skills are pretty slack around there.
Right. Well, I mean, I did get the worst news that a parent could get one time. And because my phone was dead, it went through like 4 other people before it got to me. And luck have it, God was gracious enough. My son, he did die, but he wound up, they put him on life support. He was on life support for 4 days, and now he's okay.
Wow.
But my phone was dead when that phone call came in.
Well, I bet that was like the lowest of lows and then the highest of highs when he made it, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. But I was like an hour and a half away from the hospital they had him at, and they wouldn't tell anybody anything until I actually got to the hospital. So I didn't know if he was dead or alive.
Wow.
So
Was he dead before you got there?
Yes, I mean when they found him, when they got the ambulance to him, he was clinically dead. But they brought him back, and it wasn't drugs. It was not drugs. It was the fault of other people. Basically, he was hung.
Hung?
Hung. He was hung.
What?
Yeah.
Who hung him?
So they never did come out and say who it was. And as a matter of fact, when the investigation was over, they said, "Oh no, it was this and this and this. It didn't have anything to do with malicious intent." But
He
yeah,
didn't know. Does he know who it was?
he won't admit that they did it.
He's protecting somebody.
Yeah.
Why?
Did they do it on purpose, or was they just goofing off and something happened?
They were on a porch, and you know how the banister, the railing, and then the eaves that hang over, where the roof is on a porch, the beams that hang over for the roof to go on.
Right.
Okay, supposedly he was standing on the banister. Now he was drunk at the time. He was standing on the banister. The eaves go out like 2 foot. Well, supposedly he reached out 2 foot, tied a rope around that piece of wood with an 18-inch rope, made a noose, and hung himself. But he was so drunk, supposedly he couldn't even stand up.
With 18 inches of rope?
Right.
How in the hell would he hang himself with that?
But the board was like 2 foot out away from the porch.
I get that, yeah.
So I mean, and the guy that he was living with, or his roommate, he didn't want anybody to ever have to see that again and be remembered of it. So he went home the very next day and cut that piece of board out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird as hell.
Yeah, it is. So
I tell you though, it might have been just some weird accident. You do weird shit when you're drunk. I do. I got hurt, fight. I come home one time. My eyes were swole shut, my nose broken, and I broke my left hand, 2 fingers on it.
Was that before you got with Brandy?
Yeah.
You was messing with some guy's girlfriend, wasn't you?
He used to do that a lot, but
I don't remember.
You noticed I did ask. It was before Brandy.
Yeah, John was wild at one time.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker. I always had a good job, but he I don't know.
I worked hard and I played hard.
He liked drinking and the women.
Well, didn't we all?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No.
When we were teenagers, we could get away with acting like that without horrible shit happening.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I tell you what, I've done stuff in my life that I'm not proud of, and I tell you what, if I would do the same things I had done when I was young today, oh my God, I'd get charged. I would have 5,000 charges in like a couple hours.
Or would you ever allow your children to go and do some of the stuff that you did when you were a kid?
Hell no. No. My mom and dad were pretty slack with me. Like when I was 13, I was pulling weekenders.
Right.
Leaving on Friday evening and coming back like Sunday night.
But they weren't bad parents.
No, my parents were great, but they did let me do too much. You know, my dad was a hard ass. My mom would always cover for me. And I got to do a lot of wild shit. And my buddy, he had a neighbor who only had one leg.
Yeah.
And he was an older guy. Well, my buddy lived across the street, and he would go over and help him with stuff. He had like a coal furnace. He would keep his furnace going for him all winter and do stuff like that. Well, this guy passed away. He gave my friend like $100,000, 2 cars in his house. He didn't have no family.
So he was.
And yeah, we put him in the car riding shotgun when we were 13 years old, and we would go on 100-mile trips with him.
Because he loved riding around.
He loved to ride around.
Looking at scenery and stuff.
Loved it. He would take us to like all these old coal mining towns and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I feel so good that we did that for that man, because he didn't have nobody, man. And when we would come in, because he knew me good too, because that's where we stayed, was his house every weekend, because we go as we pleased, you know. And he was such a good dude. I felt so bad for him. He got his leg cut off by a train.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
no.
I can't either. He is such a good dude, though. I miss him. I hated when he passed away. I had moved out of state and was working when he died, and I didn't know. Nobody could get a hold of me, and I felt so bad, because I would have drove that 8 hours to have been at his funeral.
Right.
I wish there were camera phones when I was a teen. I'd have a highlight reel anybody'd be proud of. I thank God there were no cell phones when I was a teen, and no YouTube. LOL. Yeah, there'd be a lot of evidence on me if there was.
That's what me and John said. It would have made it easier asking somebody out in high school, middle school by texting. That's what they do now.
Yes.
Carissa McGuire, she's got it down pat. Read her comment.
Our guardian angels expect us to have a learning curve. They were on point when we were younger, but by now we have worn them out. Yes. Yes. I think your guardian angels leave you when you become a grown-up. I think they're there to protect you as a child.
Well, they guide you, but I'm sure they're still there, but they just don't help as much. Maybe.
They don't intervene as much.
Yeah.
They let you screw up.
Yeah. But I think like social media and YouTube and chat or text messaging, it's messed our kids up because they don't know how to communicate with people. It seems to me they have a hard time, because they just text all the time.
Yeah.
So
I think guardian angels are just like parents. When they're little, they catch you so you don't fall and bump your knees or whatever. But when you turn into a teenager and a young adult, they figure you're half grown. If you ain't got common sense enough not to do that, then get hurt.
Right. Yeah. We're missing our babies, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all been having fun while they've been gone?
Pretty good.
You're supposed to be.
We ain't done shit. We're drinking tonight, though, ain't we?
Oh, you're talking about that? We're supposed to be working on the house. We need to do that.
Buy her some Arbor Mist. Do you drink Arbor Mist, Brandy?
I don't drink a.
What are them things in the fridge that we got that was so popular?
Something.
Twisted Tea?
No. White Claw?
Something like that.
Something like that.
They're good.
Mine had some hard work for the first 20 years. Yeah, no shit, man. I wore mine out by 16. He's like, dude, I can't take you no more. One time, me and my buddies was drunk as shit. When we would drink, we'd go way out on the back roads, where there was nobody. I mean, where we live, you can go on back roads in the middle of the night and never see a car for miles and miles, right?
Right.
So we decided what we was going to do is ride on top of the car. So my buddy's on one side on the top, I'm on the other side, and we're going out the back road. Well, our buddy wants to be an ass, so he takes a shortcut, and we're riding through Princeton on the top of the car.
See, they did some crazy stuff.
Yeah, in town.
I'd kick my son's butt if he did something like that.
Yeah, I told my mom about it, and she thought it was funny.
Let me tell you something. My son, when he was 15, 16 years old, I did not know about this until they were grown adults. My kids used to do some crazy stuff that I didn't know about, but he hung off the back of a Blazer that was full of teenage kids, part of them his brothers and sister. But he hung, and they took pictures of him riding like that going down the road, just hanging onto the back, standing on the bumper.
Right.
And not too long ago, his son turned 16. And it's time to get licensed.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about a man freaking out because, oh my God, he's gonna be riding with, he got his learner's permit. Well, that's what it was, not his license yet. He's like, he's gonna be riding in the car with other kids that just got their license. I don't even know those kids. Oh my God, how am I gonna deal with this? And yet
Yeah.
his age, he was the same age hanging off the back of a damn car.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel the same way about our kids. I'm not in a hurry for them to drive, but they need to do it, you know. So,
Boone's Farm, I agree. Strawberry wine, absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely. I
But
used
Arbor Mist is the more step up from Boone's Farm.
we would go and get like 2 bottles of Boone's Farm and have us a spliff, and we had us a good evening.
who, you and your friends?
Me and my buddies.
Yeah. Back in the day.
When we would hang out with that older guy, his name was Thurman. We called him Therm. He we would make chili and everything. 13 years old at the grocery store, and me and Bobby's by ourselves, and we're seeing people with their parents dogging on them. People, our friends knew we had it so good. We'd start the first day of school out telling stories to everybody about the shit we had done.
They're crazy.
We had it good, man.
Yeah. Did you mention our letters we got?
Oh, that's right. We got some letters. We need to read them. How's your food treat? Foot treat. I don't know, Happy Haggis. I think we're having a What is it?
Futrid. Maybe she meant Utrid.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh,
Utrid?
maybe.
Utrid's good, man. I'm doing great. Oh, where's some? Hold on, watch out. We got 2 letters for Mailbag Friday. You ever do Mailbag Friday, Nana?
No.
No.
We like getting letters.
This one's from Lily. Lily's always right. We like Lily. She likes to do snail mail too. We think it's fun.
Summarize it. Maybe.
Yeah.
She sent us a Domino's gift card, which I got it in my purse. Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily. She said pizza's on me.
That's awesome.
Lily's awesome. She sent us Starbucks cards, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really sweet.
Her and Moon Goddess and Dixie.
Dixie.
You ought to go back and see if you can find one of the lives where Dixie sent us stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Moon Goddess.
How sweet her and Moon Goddess are. Moon Goddess, she's probably spent 100 plus easy on the stuff that she sent us. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
And we like getting letters too, man.
Yeah. Just letters, you know.
Happy Haggis said it was your ferret. She wanted to know how your ferret was
Oh, Zeke, he's straight.
We're babysitting them.
Yeah, we're babysitting.
He sleeps a lot. We get him out like in the morning and the evening and play with him.
Look at the picture she sent us, Summer. I haven't seen that one. Don't she look good in that one?
Yeah, she does.
Can y'all see it?
Which one is it? No, not
She
really.
looks happy.
Let me see.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That is a great picture. I've never seen that.
I like her haircut when it was like
Shaved underneath.
yeah,
it was
cute.
And I think that's what it was like when they shaved it. I think. I don't know why they would do that.
Me either.
I got a couple of guesses. But anyway, JDTC, this is Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. Dang, Lily, you held on to this bad boy for a minute, didn't you? Dear John and Brandy, hello. How are you doing today? Did you get a chance to check out that person's YouTube channel? Yes, we did. I have been following her for a while now, watching her videos. In the beginning, I watched her a lot. Why? Because I do know and believe that certain people do have the gift of sight. I do believe some people have real psychic gifts. The people who I know who have these gifts don't advertise it out. They use their gifts in a good way. I also believe that some people have the gift too and charge to make a living, but usually they have been known to not charge anyone for anything no matter what. They choose to help others because they have it upon their heart. Yeah, there are some good ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that person in the very beginning, she was telling everyone that H was hurting Summer. H was the one who killed Summer. H was the one who did this and did that and etc. Everything was due to H's doing. Summer told her everything.
This is just psychic.
I tell you.
This is a crazy one.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
I don't care what anybody's opinion of Hunter is. That's not right to
No.
do that.
No.
That young man, you know,
What?
he's at an age right now where it's really going to be important what's going on going forward.
Right.
Don't you think?
Mhm.
And that is so wrong to say that on camera and put that out there. You
And
know,
what happened? What happens if they find out that Hunter wasn't even there that day, didn't have anything in it, and then they've just ruined his life for absolutely no reason?
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. I think it should be illegal.
And she changes her story so much.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Dixie says, "Don't say her channel name, please." Don't worry, Dixie. I ain't promoting that bullshit.
Yeah, y'all could probably figure it out.
Is that the one that you get so agitated about?
Yeah.
We're not going to say the name.
But she talks about the dog hurting Summer too.
Yeah.
She changes her story 50 times.
Now, here in the letter, she says the name. I'm skipping that. You did it. You killed Summer. Oh my God. H, you are going to burn in hell for hurting that baby. You did this. H, you did that. You blank. She said H did everything bad to her and then ended her life. All screaming at him in her video. Screaming at him in her videos.
That's crazy.
Parents need to take out charges. If he had decent parents, they should take out charges against that woman. Plain and simple.
Yes.
That is flat out defamation of character. However you say it.
Yeah, we all know what you're saying.
People shouldn't be allowed to go out and just say whatever they want to, you know? I might see if we can get Andrew to come on one day and talk to his ass. Here we go. Then a few days later, she was saying H was actually innocent and he was not at fault, but someone else was. She didn't apologize to H or anyone else for slandering his name and calling him an SO and a murderer of Summer. That's wild. Then she was saying other people were involved. She has a long list of everyone who she says Summer told her this, that she addresses in her video. She has no proof. I doubt she has any real psychic abilities, and I think it's all for attention, play, and to bring some awareness to her channel. It has nothing to do with helping Summer at all. She claims that is the only reason why she's online and on YouTube every single day, to help Summer, to be Summer's voice, and to bring justice to Summer. Bullshit.
I know you don't believe in striking channels or do anything to harm other people. I don't either. But I think that's one channel that needs to be took down.
Yes. Well, I'm not as concerned with that as I think somebody should be charged for doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Hold on. Where did I leave off at? It's unbelievable what she says. Brandy was right in what she was saying in the chat this evening. Blank's YouTube channel is one of the key reasons why so many people are tired of everyone else online talking about Summer's case.
Mm-hmm.
Law enforcement looks at everyone online and on YouTube the same. They see talking about Summer, dogs eating her, and then law enforcement will categorize all of you the same. Every single person who has a YouTube channel about Summer is going to be placed in the same crazy category as those comical and degrading channels. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
It gives everybody a bad name that
Yes.
talks about Summer's case.
I think if law enforcement has seen psychics, it's going to ruin it. You know, they're not going to take anything serious.
Right.
I can sit and say words and names randomly too and might get it right eventually to get money. She is a scammer. Yes, Dixie. Thank you.
Dixie.
She is definitely.
I totally agree.
However, we all know that JDTC is a factual channel. You and Brandy and your guests all have this badge of honor. You are all seeking justice and truth when it comes to Summer Wells. We all know that your channel has authenticity, heart, and integrity, while many others are there just for their egos, online personalities, and for money. I tell you what, I think to some of them, it's more about egos than it is money.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. Definitely.
I really do. Nana, you think
Yeah.
so? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
There are,
Absolutely.
there are very few YouTube channels that actually want to find out the truth of what happened to Summer and who are only sharing the truth online when you all go live. You don't have to read this entire letter on your channel. You may share it if you choose. You can paraphrase what it is inside this letter. I noticed last time when you were reading my entire letter, LOL, many people were getting bored or lost interest after the first page or so of the letter. Yet when others realized that I was sharing about some of the paranormal stuff that happened to me around me, they were interested in hearing more about it, and others began to share some of their experiences too in the chat. So paraphrasing might be best if you want to share this letter with everyone. Thanks. Want to close here. Enjoy pizza night, Lily.
You didn't paraphrase it.
She's
You were the-
Lily. Lily ain't here this morning. I ain't seen her.
she'll rewatch it. She's probably working.
Yeah. She's
Hello, no filter.
Hey.
I know, filter. If you'd have been here earlier, we'd have brought you up, but we only got 10 minutes left, and we still got another letter somewhere. Here we go.
She was having problems with her internet. It went down somehow or another.
Oh, gotcha.
And we got the fiber stuff now, supposedly.
Well, no, we upgraded to the best. It's not fiber. It's Comcast.
I thought it was the best.
Well, it's the best they have, but we still have issues.
Oh, wow. Check this out, y'all.
What is it?
Canadian money?
No, it's $100 money order.
Oh, wow.
Victoria sent that to us for.
Victoria has sent us 3 of those altogether.
She paid for a PO box. She was wanting us to get a PO box, and she offered it.
We were too cheap to do it.
Yeah.
It was like $88.
It's crazy for 6 months or something.
Oh, I know. Mine was like 56 for 6 months.
Oh God, that's
outrageous
$30
here.
cheaper than ours.
Yeah. And Victoria said, get one, and she wanted to pay for it. So
She is such a sweetheart. She really wants to support us. She's so nice.
Yeah.
She says, "Hey, John and Brandy, I'm sorry I can't get the membership to work for some reason. So sending more coffee money for you guys. Love your channel. I've been with you since day one. You guys are an amazing job. Love you always." How sweet, man. She
has been with us forever.
Yeah, she has. A long time. Ain't that nice?
That is really super nice.
Yeah. I hope nobody's having issues if they did want to be a member. A lot of people saying they can't figure it out, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't either. I would love to get her a membership, but I don't know how we could do it.
Yeah.
I would pay for it.
What's her issue, she said?
Well, I don't know, but that other link that Jesse put out, the first one,
Yeah.
it took me to your membership thing, and it's like almost like a questionnaire.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wound up, because when I clicked on it, I thought it said join, meaning join the channel, but it was actually your membership thing, and then it was taking you to another page, and then I just X'd out of it. So you might want to check that out and see.
Yeah, we will.
Well, that's weird. Well, no. What happened to you was Jesse sent you the wrong link.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it was the link for your membership. So it's got multiple layers to join your membership. So I don't.
Have you ever tried, or others not? It's different from other people's?
Oh, I don't know. It was different. I know one creator, it's just you join and then you put in your info, to pay for it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
All you should have to do is hit join beside the subscribe on our channel, but
That's what we want to do, is build our membership way up to where we can start going places.
I'm doing this.
Wouldn't you like to go to places, Nana, and film and research and stuff?
I would love to do that. I would.
Too.
Yeah.
Maybe down the road we could put something together and you go with us somewhere.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really cool is that the visual thing, Dixie and Jennifer were together.
Yeah, they met on our channel.
Yeah, they met on our channel talking back and forth.
So that's cool.
Ain't that awesome?
Yeah, it is.
Made friends.
Hello, Selena.
Hey, Selena.
Me and Brandy wish that everybody that watched us was close and we could meet everybody. It'd be so cool, you know.
That's what I said. I want to take one day when I get it, and get up a big enough thing and get enough money. I would love to rent a convention center like in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg so that everybody could just come together and have one big party type deal, so everybody can mingle in person.
Right. So if everybody wants to support us, y'all become a member. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, because we ain't Cash App scrollers and all that.
But it does help, definitely.
Dixie says, I have some gifts for you from the vision, y'all. Oh, Dixie, thank you.
Thank you, Dix.
I thought I seen somebody else had a question. I can't find it now. Oh, here we go. Nora Wood says, I attended Warrior Stable until 8:30, then went to the pavilion. Both were awesome.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they turned out good and nobody's acting up.
Yeah,
Right.
Cam was saying that the one he was at was great, right?
Yeah. So that's
Dolly Vision said that it was, great over there where he was at.
well, good.
So
Nobody showed their butt.
I think there was only one creator that showed their ass a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's good.
Yep.
It's better than I thought it would be. I really thought this is going to be a train wreck. If I thought it would go as good as it did, we would have won.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it would have been.
I was afraid something really bad was going to happen and blaming on all the other incidences that's been going on lately, in society.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Dixie says Jennifer went through Safari to YouTube to join with iPhone. Maybe that works.
So I think people with iPhones having issues.
Yeah. Do you have an iPhone, Nana?
No, I have a LG Stylo 6.
Ain't that what?
No, we got Moto.
Oh.
Moto G stylus.
Yeah.
I don't really like Apple. Well, I shouldn't say that. They were me judging, not even know something. I really haven't spent a lot of time on Apple.
Dixie says I met Cam and Alley and I think it's supposed to be Chasing Truth, Gavel Geeks, and Crama Mama.
Well, that's good.
Crama Mama.
See, we should have. We got to meet some of our people.
Chasing Truth, yeah. That's awesome, Dixie.
If we come to Tennessee, well, Dixie's in Tennessee. She's close by, isn't she?
Dixie,
Jennifer.
she is in Tennessee, isn't she?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dixie's
real close.
What'd she say, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
There?
I'm 20 minutes away right now, too.
Oh, are you? You're not far either. So have you been where Ben Hill and stuff like that?
No, I have wanted. My daughter actually went up there a couple months ago to buy a car. And when I found out she went and she forgot to say, hey, Mom, do you want to go to Rogersville with me?
Right.
I got mad at her.
Huh.
But then she apologized.
Right. Oh, the need.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, if both our channels grow a ton, I would be all about trying to meet people.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's cool to talk to people on chat and stuff, but it'd be really cool to see the people behind the
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
See their faces.
I agree.
Flies on the Coleslaw is going to come by probably next week, and we're going to head up to the horse pond and stuff.
Right.
Oh, well, that'll be cool. Maybe film it.
Yeah.
Oh, I planned on it.
Me and Brandy's gonna have to go. We got to. I just thank you, little Lilac Lotus. Love you guys. We love you too.
We love all y'all.
Yeah, all of you. Nana, how's your stuff going right now? You have any issues with views and notifications and stuff?
Well, with the notifications, sometimes my notifications don't go out, but the views, I mean, on the better video, depending on the content of the video, but my better videos, they're up 2,000-3,000.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not the best, but
no, that's not bad.
What's your biggest one?
The one with the most views is 19,000.
Dang, that's not bad at all.
The one more recently that's made me the most, not to talk about money, but the one that's made the most money per video, was 7,000 something.
Yeah, that's good. I got, you know what my highest one is, Nana?
What?
It's like 34, 35. No, I think it's 35,000.
Andy.
It's on Andrew.
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird how
Yes.
certain videos take off. I don't get it.
My
Hey, Nana,
highest one is, huh?
when I released that video, it had like almost 2,000 views in the first hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've had one of those where it was 2,000 in the first hour, and then it didn't get much after that. But my highest one, that 19,000 views, is actually on. It's about when I got a letter that stated that she could have been in foster care and they stayed in the shelter and stuff in North Carolina, and it was all non-verified, secondhand information. And I'm saying, guys, help me find this stuff out.
Right.
And I mean, it was nothing factual, but that's the video that I got the most views on.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild how it works, I know.
But
Yeah.
what picks up and what does good?
What? Now, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
Okay.
But what was the video that you pulled? What was it about?
The video that I pulled off.
Yeah.
It was Don B had done a video the day before, or that very day, might have been the day before, and I went back and had added my thoughts to that video, to some of the stuff that he had said.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a reaction video?
Almost like a reaction.
Right.
But evidently he misunderstood how I said stuff, or I didn't make it plain what I was saying, that I was agreeing with him. I was just adding stuff to it.
Right.
And so, I mean, he got upset. He asked me to pull it, and I did. I mean, to me, friendship means way more.
I wouldn't have done that.
I wouldn't have told another creator to pull a video.
No, because they don't like it.
Thank you, our bucket list has holes. That's funny.
That's the name.
Thank you.
Thank you. I said thank you.
But no, you guys can ask me anything. I have no reason to. I have nothing to hide.
Well, I knew that had happened, and I was just wondering why.
Yeah.
I thought maybe. Well, I didn't really know.
Right.
I still don't get why it needed to be pulled, but it is what it is. How was it doing? Was it doing any good?
Oh, I mean, it just was overnight, and I didn't even look at it. I just went ahead and pulled it. I didn't even look to see. I don't think it had too many views on it at all.
Hmm.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, Nana, and I'm not trying to pick or cause any drama or nothing. You do you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it if somebody else has a different opinion or a problem. You know, people are going to respect you for being you. If you feel like everything's right, don't worry about anybody else.
Because that certain person, I think he does videos on other creators I've seen, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, you seem to me like you're not going to put something out there that you know is just a bunch of bullshit or something like that. I would just, you know.
It's hard to do that because I worry about other people too, but sometimes you got to look out for you.
Right.
If there's anyone in here that's not already subbed to these wonderful channels, please make sure y'all click that sub button for JDTC and Nana's Angels. Show some love.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, sweet.
We got so many nice people in here. I tell you, I've seen probably 100 at least different people put in there to hit the like and stuff, ain't we?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we got great people.
I'd say that's her application for a mod position. Hello, Harsh.
John, David, no, to change subject, but did you ever cover the Delphi case? Yes, I did. We might do some more on that because there's a lot more stuff out.
Yeah.
What up, Harsh?
There's a video, I think. Isn't there?
Yeah.
Charlie K, I would hope that you were already subbed to me. You're one of my mods.
Got a mod that ain't even committed to subbing.
Wow. I mean, you have my phone number, and you're not even subbed to my channel. By the way, John Davis,
What?
that we talked about last night, that I sent you that message in back chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I may be wrong about that. I'm going to talk with him later and make sure.
You haven't done it yet?
He gave me the wrong number. He emailed me and gave me his phone number, and it was the wrong number.
Oh, shit. Now
So
I'm really thinking something's up.
Yeah, really.
He's going to call me after we get through here.
That's him, right?
Yeah,
Charlie.
that's him. That's
Charlie. What are you up to? Damn, I wish we need to make that a three-way call. I'd like to hear it.
That's fine with me. I don't care.
He might not mean anything by it, but who knows?
Well, let's not put it out there.
Okay.
Till Nana does her
Investigate.
homework.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody said Harsh was in here. I think
Yeah, Harsh is
he
in
is.
here.
Hi, Harsh. Good morning.
Harsh, you need to thank Brandy
Why?
because she's kind of talked me down from what I was going to do to you. The video.
Oh, he's just been crazy.
It's coming though, Harsh. I think we have fun when we pick on each other.
Harsh,
So I'm
yeah, he
bringing
likes
something.
picking on you for some reason.
And I want everybody to know when me and Harsh talk shit to each other, we're playing.
Yeah, they're just playing.
They're not playing. It's a bromance.
It's a contest, is what it is.
Is it?
Yes. Who can do the funniest shit to the other one? And I think you got two skilled competitors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about Harsh's ability to, what was it he was saying he's gotten so good at? Mean.
Oh, he says he's going to get Brandy to slap you.
She might do it.
I was going to say.
Wonder if Candace is in protective custody, therefore maybe gag order is also in place.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about that, man. Candace ain't saying shit. Allie ain't saying shit.
That's what I said the other day. Yeah.
Because they love talking.
Yes.
So.
When Allie and all of them went quiet, Candace sort of slithered away, especially after those remains were recovered in Bristol.
Yeah.
Harsh might be capable of pranks. Who knows?
He probably is.
Oh, he's got me before.
Yeah.
He made merch and he made a T-shirt that said "Unsubscribe to JDTC."
That's funny.
I thought it was hilarious. I lost 700 subscribers for it, but it was funny.
I agree, Harsh. The only thing she's gagging on is her own bullshit.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Candace, yeah.
Harsh, what do you think, though, man? There could be that they have testified to a grand jury and now I can't talk. It's a possibility.
That would be nice if something was going on.
I mean, everybody has to, it is a possibility.
And the cops
I believe it is.
Dumb, like they don't know anything, but really behind closed doors they're,
If you'll go back, it was right around the 1st of June that she started really being quiet, and they met on the 1st of June. The grand jury did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. Slim chance, but a chance. Yeah, Harsh, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's a chance, though. It is. I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird that Allie stopped talking because she was my introduction to the Wells friends. I first seen her on Unmasked.
With Leslie.
I don't remember seeing any other people before that.
Right. Who was it?
Oh.
Somebody heard me.
No, that was the first person I seen.
Yeah.
Her and Leslie.
Yeah, I've seen Leslie. I thought that was her name.
Jennifer Lincoln. I can't never catch a damn comment, man. Maybe that stopped her dog tied up. Maybe. Good
Does
chance.
Does he got a stalker? Is that what he said?
He was saying he was the stalker. Is it bad when John has to ask who we're talking about? LOL means there's too many options. Yeah, there's a lot of options. I hope someone else is outraged over the whales and their lifestyle. Where you been, Kathy? We've been pissed off about it for a year now.
Yeah.
You're not the only one, trust me. A lot, but you know, a lot of people act like it's kind of country living.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like some of the stuff. I think is too far. Like where she was swimming at. I swim at a place like that when I was little. Like you know, her outside dirty. I don't. Kids are kids. Kids are going to get dirty.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know? And some people try to use that all the time. Like, oh, look how dirty she is. Well, I mean, damn. Maybe she was playing.
Yeah.
You know, my little boy would go out and sit in the dirt and play with his cars for hours
Yeah,
or his
he loved
trains.
That is absolutely true, John. But I have to point one thing out, if you don't mind. And I agree. I ran around barefooted and was dirty and played in the woods when I was the same age as her. But Brandy, how many times did anybody ever take a picture of your little girl and her hair look like it had not been combed in a week?
Never, because Taylor's always dressed to the T. All my
Yeah.
kids. So
When Taylor was little and let Brandy dress her, she was the best dressed kid on the planet.
yeah.
The teachers were always saying, oh, I get excited when Taylor gets here to see what she's wearing.
But now this year she's gotten her own style and she won't let me dress her, won't let me fit bows in her hair. She's gotten to that age. So it's sad.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, Dan, but I'm just saying sometimes, you know, people try to make it out to be more than it is.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I do agree. I made a video one time saying that I couldn't say that she was a bad mom because her kid run around barefooted, because we did it. My kids did it. My grandkids have done it.
Right.
You know, and we swim in the lake. I would prefer to swim in the lake than anywhere.
Yes.
The church, her going dressed like she did at church, no, that's crazy.
That's going too far. Yes, that baby
Yes.
should have been cleaned up.
Clean, yeah.
You know, I went to church a lot of my life, and I never seen a kid come in church looking like that.
No.
Somebody sent me a video. Somebody's talking about Clyde Trent. Oh, it's harsh. Somebody sent me a video of someone did an interview with Clyde Trent and she slips up in that interview and says that the boys were scheduled to be removed the same day that Summer went missing, or the next day on the 16th of June, and they didn't have anywhere to place them, and so they went and stayed with her for a little while.
You know who they're talking about?
If I can find that video, do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I don't think I wore a shirt at home till I was about 7 or 8. LOL. That's funny. When I was a kid, I'd run around. I used to have a Hulk. What was that? They're not pajamas. Everybody had them, but I had some Hulk ones.
Mm-hmm.
I never took them shits off. I love my Hulk pajamas.
What, like t-shirt and box?
Like they're matching little
Sets. Oh.
Yeah. JDTC harsh. Can we really believe Summer could be out there living happy, or would the risk of her being recognized be too much? The whole world knows Summer now. Is it possible she's hiding in plain sight? It's possible.
It is possible.
I'm going to tell you now, it ain't, you know, if you're not on YouTube a lot, you probably don't know about Summer. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Because it's not like the main media covers it at all.
A little bit, but nothing like
Not
it should.
you know, not like YouTube does. I'm just saying, if people aren't watching YouTube ever, damn chance they're gonna know who Summer is. Dixie, I still want my posters if you ain't done something else with them to hang up. My flyers you said you was gonna send me. Was just us 3 girls. We were always running around.
Right.
Oh, shit, I missed something. I missed a question, damn it. Y'all see it?
Mm-mm.
Maybe I didn't. I'll look into that. What's her name again, Nana?
Who?
Clyda.
Oh, Clyda. Yeah, Clyda Trent. She owns like most of Hawkins County, and she's the one. She's the one that Don Wells's mother signed the property over to until after she passed, and then she sold it back to Don. And she's also Carly Trent's grandmother.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and the Trents are kin to the Lawsons.
Underoos. Yes, that's exactly what they were called. That's what I was trying to figure out.
so they are kin to them.
Yeah.
See, people said that. So
Your email address is John Davis True Crime, right?
at Yahoo. Yeah.
At Yahoo.
.com.
Nana, you've emailed me 100 times.
I know, but not from my personal email address, and that's the only way I'm sending you something.
Okay.
So I don't have it programmed in this one.
Hey, whoever that was that said thank you. That's what they were called. They were big when I was little. You ever heard of them, Nana? Underoos?
Oh, yes, honey. My kids are the same age as you.
Yes, that's what I was talking about with my Hulk jammas.
Yeah.
I got them for Christmas. I remember. Me and my brother used to unwrap presents when my mom wasn't around. We would cut the tape, unwrap it, see what we got, then put it back. She never figured it out. I think she can be out there, have a big theory I've been looking at. If someone would just help me with it, please. Well, lay it out for me, Dixie, in an email, and I'll help you with it.
I don't know if that went through, John. I don't know if it went through, but I'm sending you a video off of YouTube. You've got to listen to it since you love the shit word. The name of this video is Learning English Word Shit. You have got to listen to it. It is hilarious.
I thought you were sending me something good about the case.
No, I'm sending you something funny.
No, I don't. Nana, if I watch it, it better be funny, damn it.
It is hilarious, and you will love it. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It'll go right along with your bullshit button.
We'll see.
Come on now, that ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit.
Ain't that the most awesome thing?
Warning, bullshit alert.
Bullshit.
I love that.
Bullshit.
That Moon Goddess sent me that. We did that too. Is it the same as pull-ups? No, they're pajamas. Ain't right?
They're underwear. It's underwear for little kids. Underoos.
I thought I had shirts with mine too.
You did. You have.
Okay.
Back in the day, boys actually wore undershirts under their clothes.
Right.
I still wear a wife beater under mine sometimes.
Well, that is an undershirt. That's a grown-up underoos.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. The underoos were sets. They weren't just underwear.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
And
just
they
making
had-
sure we're on the same page, Nan, about underoos because everybody's going to be interested in that.
All they have to do is look it up on Google. I think they still sell underoos.
Yeah, they probably do.
I was being sarcastic, Nana. I'm sorry. You living today?
Am I what?
Are you going live today?
No, I'm not going live today. I'm just doing a video today.
What's your video about?
She's not
Probably.
with her ideas.
Huh?
I just discussed it with Brandy.
Yeah. I told you.
Oh, when I was getting coffee?
Yeah. What all these cases have in common. CPS and drugs. That's a good video.
Nana, we need to do like a collab video.
We do. We absolutely do.
I'll tell you what, let me think on it a little bit and I'll throw you some kind of proposal and we'll go from there.
All right.
I think people really like collaborations. I think it's so good to have more than one opinion when you're talking about stuff. I think it's so much more productive.
Right.
You know?
It is. I learn better when I'm talking to somebody. When I'm trying to learn something, I remember it more.
Right.
And I learn more about it because, especially like if you're debating something, because
Right.
it just sticks. I don't know why, but it sticks in your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, see, that's why I'm open to talking to a lot of different creators. I think it's really good. I swear, law enforcement has really got me disappointed when it comes to her case, and it takes us to figure something out. You
I
know,
agree.
and it won't be the first time that some true crime people have figured something out.
Oh well, it's not just a true crime. There was, if I remember right, it was a gamer on YouTube in England, and he saved a little girl that had been kidnapped, and she was being held in a motel room. And the guy was a fan of the gamer, and the gamer started, recognized something about the case, and he started texting him and saying, "Oh man, let me send you a pizza. Give me the address where you're at." And as soon as the guy did, the guy in England called the cops and said, "Hey, this is where this little girl is at," and they saved the baby.
I've never heard that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it happened a couple years back, I believe. But
Yeah,
yeah, that guy was a true hero.
yeah. You know, and I didn't realize how close you were until today.
Really?
Yes, I didn't know. We're
Yeah.
gonna do something good. We'll put something together, and it's gonna be good. Let me think on it.
All right.
That's awesome, though. You get to be that close. Brandy, I was like, you know, we should just go kidnap a kid, and then we'd be in the area.
Uh,
That little
Look,
boy
I,
that got. I'm joking. You know that.
I know. I'm laughing. Trust me.
I told y'all about the little boy that got kidnapped here. I
No.
don't think I don't think I told you. Well, it wasn't here. It was pretty close. There was a little boy in church, right?
Yeah.
And they have cameras in the church, and this lady just gently gets him by the hand and walks straight out. And I think they found him like the next day, and he was still all good, but they had like changed his hair and everything.
Wow. Well, see,
Can
and
you
I
can you
forget.
imagine though at church it happens to you?
Yeah.
At church.
Um. A while back, I was talking to somebody, and we were discussing, and I believe there is double standards in life. Period. But people have got to get over the double standards, because think about this: if you're in a parking garage, right, and
Uh-huh.
you see a man and he's got the hand of a little 4 or 5 year old girl, and this little girl is screaming and crying and carrying on, right, you're going to approach him because you're going to think he's trying to kidnap her, right?
Right.
Same thing if it's a woman holding the hand of that little girl and she's throwing a fit. What is your first thoughts?
Oh,
Oh,
I'm still. No, it
woman.
doesn't have to be no different. If she seems like she's a woman or dude, it wouldn't matter to me.
Well, my first thoughts would, oh, that poor mother, that kid throwing a fit.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I mean, if it was just throwing a fit, I probably wouldn't do nothing because you see that a lot. If it was asking for help, then that or anything
Right.
like that, if I heard it say, you're not my mom or whatever, then I would definitely. Hi, Uncle David. How you doing, buddy? Say hi to Uncle David, Nana. That's my uncle.
Hello, Uncle David. Delvid, not David.
It's actually David. He does that to be sly.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Uncle David. How are you today?
He's a good dude. He's got him a nice ass camper. He's been traveling. He ain't invited me yet. I don't know what that's all about. New desk? Nah, I've had it for a minute. You ain't been on here in a while. If they look like JSB, then I would likely drop kick them. Damn, Harsh, coming with it, ain't you, bro?
Well, I mean, Harsh, you understand what I'm saying, right? A lot of people have double standards when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, even if it is the father and they're being rough with their own child, you're like, he's a horrible parent. He shouldn't act like it towards his kid. But if it's a mother and she's being rough because the kid's throwing a fit, you're thinking that poor mother.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, so
you're
I
right.
think that everybody needs to take a second look the next time they see a kid throwing a fit, or because it could very well be a woman kidnapping a child.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're exactly right. Well, that's like the one I was telling you about. That was a woman that did that.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to question a woman in church walking a kid out.
Right. And that's the very reason everybody was coming down, and I probably did myself, was coming down on the SDA church when Cher was doing the investigation about their false flag thing about missing kids. What do you do if a kid comes up missing in church and stuff? And
Right,
they do them like every 3 months. And they did one at the Kingsport Church in March of last year,
right,
right before Summer went missing.
right.
But everybody was giving them a hard time. But just like you just said, a woman got a hold of a child's hand and walked straight out of the church.
Yep.
So even in church, you have to be prepared.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I tell that story. I've told it a couple times. It's because you need to be on guard 150% of your time, or something could happen. And it can happen to you anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Right. I had all my kids. All my kids were born within. My oldest and my youngest are 4 years and 1 month's difference between, and there's four of them. And when my kids were little, everybody made fun of me and stuff, but they used to sell those little bracelets, that connected to the parent. Leashes, basically, for kids. You could put a harness on them, and they had a leash, that kind of stuff. I used those all the time with my kids.
Right. Oh, I had one too, man. I think people are such jackasses that act like that's child abuse or something.
No, it just makes it harder for somebody to walk up and snatch your kid.
Exactly. And it can you can help direct it to where it's not tripping or falling or getting run in over somebody, whatever.
Or you don't accidentally walk off and it gets caught behind another person if you're in a crowd and
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah. Taylor had a little one. It looked like a squirrel, and the tail was the leash.
Right. I had the monkeys.
Yeah, I've seen those too. I might have had one of them actually. Thinking back, because I had one for my boys too.
Well, I had originally bought the wrist ones, but it had the stretchy cord like an old telephone cord to it.
Yeah.
But those the kid could go too far away, so I wound up getting the harnesses, with the leashes and stuff.
Right. Yeah, but we had to have one for Taylor because she could outrun Brandy. Couldn't she, Brandy? Yeah. Taylor was fast. That's why I was when you think about Dior Coons.
Yeah.
And that his grandpa's watching him, who's on oxygen and stuff.
Right.
I mean,
hey, those leashes are better than what they used to do in the olden days, John. In the olden days, they would put like long nightgowns on the babies, even if it was a boy, and they would take the end of the nightgown and lift up the corner of the bed or the corner of the couch or something and stick the nightgown under the edge of it, and that way they couldn't crawl away or walk away.
Wow.
So
there's nothing wrong with it, Nana. It's people. There are people out there that just look at everything and try to get pissed off.
Right.
And there's a lot of them.
Well, just like my live the other day, they were getting mad because we weren't talking about Summer the whole entire 6 hours. But other things in life happen and you have to discuss them. We talk about all kinds of stuff on my channel, like being addicted to drugs and being an alcoholic and and CPS and stuff like that.
Right.
Not always, but we do discuss it.
Well, you can only regurgitate the same information for so long.
Right.
Right. I have 200 videos probably about Summer, about every aspect of it. I got a video about her favorite, the song Candace said was her favorite. I got a video about that. And you know what my thinking on that is too?
What?
That was her favorite song because that's probably the only shit she ever got to listen to. And like
exactly.
she probably didn't have I remember when Taylor was little, we had Kids Bop, is what it was called.
Yeah.
Songs for kids, and I guarantee you, she never had nothing like that. Her favorite song was that because she had to pick something because that's all that she heard.
Right. Well, and that's not abnormal. I mean, yes, when kids are little, they get played the nursery rhymes and all that stuff. But when they start getting big enough, let me tell you something. My kids, all four of them, can tell you that you can play any Dr. Hook song that you can bring up, and my kids can name them
Yeah,
because that's what I listen to. And
right,
Bob Seger and Percy Sledge and all those.
right. Well, there's
So
nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I don't think she had an option
right.
of anything else, is what I'm
The
saying.
boys were always playing the game on the TV, and Candace was always listening to whatever on her phone. There was not a place for Summer to be a little kid and watch Blue's Clues and Barney, and not that anybody watches Barney anymore, but you know what I mean. I was sitting at my son's house the other day, and his 6-year-old, their living room TV, which is huge, and dads are off in another room, and she's looking on. I'm watching Blue's Clues, and I think that's just wonderful.
Yeah.
But Summer didn't
Since
have that
since Uncle
option.
since Uncle David's here, I want to show him something. Y'all have seen it, so it's only like 30 seconds. David, check this out. Melissa sent this to me yesterday.
Is alive. Jesus is alive. A wheel touch the ground. A wheel touch the ground. A Jesus is alive. A Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive. A wheel touch the ground.
I love that, man. I know y'all probably ain't interested, but I could watch that shit all day. I could loop it and watch it all day.
She's adorable.
That's like when she was 4. It gets me every time, man. When she's gone, I'm gonna start crying since I see that.
Connie Fagan says Garanimals. John, there's another brand that I'm sure you wore when you were little.
Yeah, I remember that. Absolutely.
And Oshkosh shoot, you know what I'm saying?
Oshkosh bagosh.
Okay, so I was saying it right.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it?
Wasn't that something, David? Ain't she cute? I miss me and Brandy. Damn near was going to have us another baby, and then we decided not to. I love it when they're about that age, 4 and 5. They want to learn everything, and they're into everything. I just think they're so awesome.
I like them between the ages of 5 months and 7 months when they first start reaching their arms up for you.
Yeah.
That I think is the most adorable time.
Yeah. Oh man, that takes me back. I think she looks a little like Summer then,
I would have another baby.
with her blonde hair.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
It's so weird. Every one of my kids was born with blonde hair, and so was I. And everybody's turned dark.
No, Bradley had black hair.
Well, that's right. Bradley didn't.
Like mine.
Bradley's Brandy's clone. Well, I still got to get y'all that picture. You have got to see it.
What time is it?
Brandy, how old were you in that picture?
About 5th grade.
Like
Oh,
in 5th
Harsh,
grade?
that's so mean.
What do you say?
Harsh, he says he likes them when they're about 22 so he can retire to Spain.
That's funny.
No, trust me, because when they're 22 or older, you're going to have grandkids, and then you're not going to want to go to Spain.
I don't know, man. You were saying that the other day, and I still think I'm going to enjoy some being alone.
No, I'm telling you, you think you will. And trust me, you all think you love your kids with everything in your heart. Let me tell you something. When that first grandbaby is born, you're going to say, psh, kick them kids to the curb. They ain't nothing now. I'm telling you, that your grandbabies are angels. They are angels sent from heaven, and nothing can compare to them. Nothing.
They are completely agree. And they're angels that I can send back to their parents anytime I want.
Anytime you want. But the problem is when you get your hands on them, you want to protect them more than you even thought you wanted to protect your your kids, and therefore you're not wanting to send them back.
Well, yeah, I trust. I trust I'm raising my kids to be responsible adults, and I'm going to try to have faith in them because they've earned it. My kids, I tell you, it sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm not trying to. They have never gotten in trouble at school. I've never been suspended. I think Chase got detention one time out of all three of them.
Well, no, they got in trouble with us a little bit.
Harsh, do you only have girls?
I
He
thought he
said
had a boy too.
his girls may not ever get married. He owns a shotgun.
Oh yeah. I want Taylor to have a gun permit definitely before she moves out. You know it?
Yeah. 1 boy, 4 girls. Oh, I'm so sorry, Harsh. I had 1 girl and 3 boys. I would much rather have 10 boys compared to 1 girl.
You damn right. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
Never been to England, but I don't like the Beatles. You know what? I don't like the damn Beatles either. I don't get how they were so big. Do you like them?
They're okay. Nothing big.
Like in their time though, they were like New Kids on the Block.
I'm not ready.
Girls passing out to get close to them and shit. I don't
Yeah.
see it.
That coffee pot I ordered, it don't work. I just opened it. The new
Well,
one.
I didn't know it came.
Yeah, it just came. It won't
There
power
was one
on.
person. There was one person that they say got bigger than the Beatles, and that was Keith Partridge of the Partridge Family. And do you know he quit his singing career because a 14-year-old girl died in his audience?
Which one?
Keith Partridge,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The Partridge Family.
yeah, David Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
He stopped his singing career because a 14-year-old girl died in his audience.
Well, somebody should learn from that. That big old mess of, Travis, what was his name?
I don't know.
The concert, all those people died.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
just recently.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
There's some evil shit there going on. I don't know what it was, but
Harsh says, "Our boy, zero problem. Girls, freaking nightmare."
I'm glad we only got
Absolutely. And I had one and had a stepdaughter, which that was a nightmare in itself. But my daughter, potty training was a whole lot easier. 14 months, she was doing everything by herself, including emptying the potty. But everything else, life in general, forget it. I'd take 100 boys compared to 1 girl.
No filter. I know you. You always play devil's advocate. Everything I say. Love, love, love the Beatles, and my 28-year-old loves them too. I raised him right.
Get him, no filter.
Oh, she's always trying to argue with me. Every time I go over to your channel, she's on my ass.
Now, be
Of course,
fair.
I could pick some of them, right?
Yeah, but I started to say, be fair, John. You're always on her too now.
I just said that her poem was so long I fell asleep. That's all I said.
And her joke.
Oh, her joke sucks. I'll say that repeatedly. That's the worst joke I think I've ever heard. Let me tell y'all what it was. What did the fireman name his sons? Jose and Hose B. Nana, you've heard it 10 times. How the hell you going to laugh? I tell it better than her, I think.
I'm just laughing because you guys keep going on about that joke.
But how horrible it is. You had to be in the 60s to love the Beatles. I didn't care for them in the 80s and 90s. Me neither, man. Not at all. I
like
love
the Beatles.
their bands. Metallica, Poison, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. That my era of music was the best ever.
Well, I had almost that same era of music, but I didn't go with those bands. I went country and soft rock.
I liked it all, man. I liked Brooks and Dunn. Boot Scootin' Boogie was the biggest damn song in the world for months. You couldn't go 5 minutes without hearing it.
Oh, I know.
Jack,
That one
Rack,
and
Rack, Rack.
Billy, what was his name? What's Miley's? Oh, Billy, was it Billy Cyrus?
Don't take my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you understand.
Hey, you need to do a country version of one of your songs. You sound a whole lot better singing country.
I nailed that shit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make me a country song this time. What did the fish say when it hit concrete? Damn. Dave, I still think her joke was worse, but damn, that one's close, Dave. Oh, Brandy laughed. That's funny. It wasn't as bad as No Filters, was it? I did, however, love John Lennon. Yeah, if I had to pick one that I kind of like, it'd probably be him. But ain't he the one that said we're bigger than God or something like that?
I like their songs, but I was a little bit too young to try to follow them.
You never heard about that though?
No.
Because there was a huge uproar when he said it. Because at that time, things were, you could say that today and probably get applause.
Yeah,
but
true.
Back then, people didn't take to that kind of shit. I think it really hurt them when he said that. You know it?
Yeah.
Yes, John Lennon said that. I thought so, Charlie. Yeah.
My thing, I don't know if I liked it or didn't like it, but I did watch the movie, The Little Submarine, the Little Yellow Submarine that they did, and then they made a movie about it. Did you ever watch it?
No. Watching that crap.
Well, they were on drugs when they did it.
Well,
or whoever made the movie was on drugs, let me tell you.
Right. Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, I like Fleetwood Mac too.
Yeah.
Counting Crows, 10,000 Maniacs, Nelly Merchant. Yeah, I can go with some of that. Guys, I've been on here way too long. I'm 41 minutes over when I usually stop, but it was good chatting with Nana, so it didn't seem like it took so long. Thank you for coming on. You can come on anytime you want. You have an open door policy.
Well, and the same goes for you. You know that.
Yeah.
You and Brandy both. You guys.
Everybody, thank you for coming. Thanks, everybody in chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. It's storming here, guys.
Thank you. No Filter, Dixie, Joy Catcher, everybody. Uncle David, thanks for showing up, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. I appreciate you coming to our live, but I've been on here damn near 3 hours, and I don't like doing that because it kills my channel.
Right. All right. We'll see everybody later. Bye, guys.
Right. Bye, Nana. Wow. I can't believe I've been on here that long, man. It ain't a big deal. Bye, everybody. If I didn't say bye to you, I'm sorry I missed you, but bye, everybody. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate y'all, everyone. Benny, say bye. Bye.